What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday from all of us here at Velocity Powersports. I've got a pretty cool new little scooter to bring to you guys today. There is a growing market for scooters and the automatic capabilities that they bring to the table, and a lot of fun features that I'm excited to bring to each and every one of you guys today. So without any further hesitation, let me go ahead and get into this one here right behind me, y'all. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't do very many videos on scooters. We obviously sell them here, but I'm gonna be honest, there's not a whole lot of scooters that really catch my eye. You know, I have a tendency to rotate around the big boy stuff, the 650 motorcycles, all the way up into the 1000s, and anything past that catches my eye normally. But there was something about this scooter sitting right here in front of me that I just could not pass up the video opportunity for. So this scooter, to be exact, that's sitting here in front of me is the 2022 Honda ADV 150. I remember last year I actually did a video on one of these ADVs as well, and I said that this is by far the best scooter on the market, an absolutely luxurious piece of machinery within that scooter class. And the 2022 is absolutely no different at all when it comes to that fact. It has some new features on it, but I really do think that this scooter is the absolute best on the market for what money can buy. It's got all kinds of ridiculous features. Let me go ahead and start talking a little bit about its performance. This scooter sitting in front of me is actually fuel injected and liquid cooled. That 150cc engine is surprisingly powerful, with this fully automatic transmission and the Showa shocks on the back of it as well. Powerful and comfortable upright riding position on this scooter. It's got storage all over this thing. It's got a real big compartment up underneath the seat there. It has some smaller compartments up top left here as well, and I want to show you guys this one in particular. Actually has that 12-watt or 12-volt outlet right here as well, where you can charge your personal devices while using this scooter. I really like that feature. I think that's really, really good to have on something that you're just gonna kind of toy around on, something you're gonna just kind of mess around on. The ignition system for this scooter as well is really cool. I'll actually show you guys the key here. This is what we're looking at. This is the key. Completely wireless ignition. All you have to do is go up to the knob right here, push it down and twist it into position. You got your display up front already. Nice little display, pretty standard, but the display is definitely more than what you can normally expect to find on these scooters. I'll go ahead and start the engine, let it run idle for a little bit. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Well, guys, I lied. It is too much of a problem. When the kickstand's down, it'll automatically shut the engine off for you, which I guess is kind of a nice feature. For me in this video, it's a little bit annoying, but once you own this thing, that'll probably be nice. You can just kick the kickstand down and not have to worry about flipping the ignition off. But with talking about the kickstand on this thing as well, you actually have that center stand kickstand and the sidearm kickstand as well. You have both of those kickstand options for this, which I find really cool, because you see a lot of those center placement kickstands on these scooters. It'll actually lift that back tire up off of the ground. So really, you can kick it however you want it, guys. But I absolutely love everything about this scooter. Actually, I brought it down here and I wanted to kind of test out a little bit of really just how powerful it was, because I know that's going to be the main question of everybody with this scooter is, what is the top speed for this ADV 150? And just bringing it down here and maxing out the throttle a little bit, I came to the conclusion that you can get anywhere from 50 miles an hour to 60 miles an hour at the absolute top end on this scooter, which honestly, that's still pretty fast for a scooter that, you know, you guys know scooters, they're not made to go really over 45 miles an hour most times, but this one, you could actually make a case for this being a highway vehicle around here if you really wanted to. Windscreen up front is actually adjustable as well. You can pull both of these knobs on both sides and you can shift it up and down depending on how you want the windscreen to produce that coverage for you. I've got so many good things to say about this scooter because, like I said, I've seen a lot of really bad scooters that are honestly listed for too high a price, and this one actually, the base listing on Honda's website is sitting at $4,900, right at that $5,000 mark, which is still pretty expensive, but for a brand new scooter like this with all the options and features on it, ABS, the whole gambit on this thing, that's fairly cheap in my opinion. You're getting a lot out of this scooter. It's honestly the most powerful scooter that I think that I've been on, and it rides like an absolute dream with those Showa shocks on the back of it, that ABS system activated, and it's easy to handle. It's a scooter, man. Automatic transmission. All you have to do is just rack that throttle and you're on the road and moving. But I would love for Honda to keep doing this stuff like this. I think that manufacturers could start taking the scooter market a little bit more serious. I think that they would see really positive feedback from people, especially in this area, the South Carolina area and these southern states. A lot of people, I see a lot of scooters around here, and honestly, a lot of people would be pretty excited and pretty serious about getting their hands on one of these new, this is basically the Cadillac of scooters. So anybody with any kind of money and wants to have some fun, this would be the absolute best option for scooter owners and scooter riders. And we got a lot more pretty cool, pretty new, and pretty competitive scooters just like this one. Back behind me over Velocity Powersports, once again in Ladson, South Carolina. So if you guys are looking for something like this, a little toy just to kind of scoot around the neighborhood a little bit, maybe even take it onto the main roads and use it as a mode of transportation to and from work, to and from the grocery store, whatever. There's a lot of uses for these scooters, but if you're looking for something like that, we'd love to have you guys down here and try and help set you up with something just like this. So let us know. You know where to find us at this point, guys. Now, considering that it is Friday, and I am so very excited that it is Friday, I can't put it into words. It's been a long week, guys. I'm sure it's been long for you. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Find somebody you love. Give them a very big hug for me. Find a way to relax this weekend, guys. We don't get to relax enough, so really take advantage of the Saturdays and Sundays or whatever days off in a week you guys have. Find a way to put a smile on your face, just like the way you guys put a smile on mine. And once again, as always, take care of yourselves, and God bless you.